Mike Abel, good afternoon to you. One of the things you say is you need to take careful note of the people you assemble around you. If you want to shake the world, you need a team of world shakers. How do you find those world shakers, and how do you keep them motivated?
Hi, Jeremy. Thanks for having me on the show. I guess, many people apply a traditional method to hiring talent, in which case they put out a job and they look for CVs. We prefer to apply the thinking of a sports coach, where you identify the hottest talent that is out there, other experienced talent or people that are rising in their careers, and then bringing those people onto the team in the key positions. And I think that there's a huge distinction between choosing who is available as opposed to choosing who you believe is the best.
All very well. So you go and headhunt those people, in other words, but often those people, Mike, are difficult. They're contrary. They need to be motivated and remunerated in a different way. So the second part of my question then is, how do you keep them interested?
Well, I think that people stay in a career where they believe they have freedom, where they believe they can be themselves, where they are inspired, and where they can see growth. I think those are the major tenets of retaining and growing talent. So I think culture is unbelievably important. A lot of people, are attracted to an organization in any industry, I guess, by the brand, but it's ultimately the lived experience that keeps them there. So if you can play to their strengths, and we have something called diversity of thought as one of our key belief systems. We believe that if two people agree on everything, you only need one of them. So we like diverse voices. We are comfortable with discomfort, and we want people that aren't toadies and that can push against the system to find the best possible solutions for our clients and for our company. So if you have a comfortable home for rebels and misfits, as that great Apple ad goes, then I think you'll be able to attract great talent and to harness. Sorry?
I like the line, Michael. I'm going to hurry this up a little bit. I like the line again about pushing against the convention, because you also make the point that any business success is based on trust. The world over, and particularly in this country, we seem to have a very large deficit of that.
Absolutely. I think a lot of people do live their lives, though, looking at people to earn their trust. I don't choose that orientation, and neither do my partners. I believe that you give people trust, and then they can lose their trust. I think it's a very poor way of harnessing talent or relationships by waiting for people to prove themselves, because then you're constantly judging them as opposed to liberating them to be their best from the get-go.
Just a final question, which you also address in this excellent book. It's about being politically vocal. Do business leaders need to, and are they speaking out enough?
Well, I certainly think business leaders are not speaking out enough. I think that they are intimidated. I think they are scared. I think they've seen what has happened to other august business people in the past that have spoken up against the ruling party. But I guess the reality is, being a patriot in South Africa means you have to speak up. I'm sure that the president wouldn't want us not to try and fix the country together. So by keeping quiet, how on earth do you manage to fix anything? So you have to speak truth to power. You have to talk out against that which is broken, and you have to actively and willingly be able to contribute towards fixing the country. I mean, to sit there and point the finger like the little boy in the Emperor's New Clothes and shout he's naked is useless. I mean, you can shout he's naked, but go grab some clothes.
The book is called Willing and Abel. Mike Abel, we are going to leave it there. Time, regrettably, in this business is always against us. The book is called Willing and Abel. Well worth a read. Mike Abel, author, chief executive partner, co-founder of the advertising agency M&C Saatchi Abel.